back to my YouTube channel. I'm back here again to give you another lesson for tonight. Okay, but before I proceed, let me greet you. Good evening, konbanwa, buenas noches to all of you. Alright, so last time I took up this present progressive form and what this progressive form is all about. Okay, the present progressive form is a continuous action that is happening right now, not yesterday nor in the future, but today. It is happening exactly right now. So you just have to put or add ing to the main verb, and this is going to be like, for example, eat, eating, drink, drinking, okay, dance, dancing, sing, singing. Alright, so those are the examples of continuous action. Okay, so the present progressive, like what I told you in my last video, that the action is continuous today, not later, not yesterday, nor in the future. Alright, tonight I'm going to give you this lesson, and I'm going to merely focus for this past progressive tense. What is this all about? The past progressive tense is all about the action that is continuous, that was done in the past, not today, nor in the future. So you are just going to add ing to make it progressive. Since we are talking about this past progressive form, your linking verb must only be two, and they are was and were. You're going to use the linking verb the was for the singular subject, while the were, you should be using that when the subject is plural. Okay, so that is very understandable, and I hope that you understand that. And I'm going to give you the examples for the past progressive form. Okay, so this activity in the past. Number one example is JJ was singing on the stage. Okay. So JJ was singing on the stage. So JJ is not singing today, or JJ will not be singing in the future. So that is, but we are dealing about the past progressive tense, nothing else, because like what I said, I'm going to merely focus to this past progressive because I have already discussed the present progressive form in my previous video. Okay, so the next example is they were trying to finish the exam. So my linking verb there was were, because my subject is plural, they. They is plural. So you're going to use the linking verb were and not was. Okay, so they were trying to finish the exam. Okay, so the third example that I have here is he was seeking for his lover. Okay, so he was seeking for his lover. So those are the examples of the past progressive. And now we're going to use this. Often the past progressive tense is used to set the scene for another action. Okay, so in this sentence you have the progressive and then you have the past tense. So you are going to use that in one sentence, like this example that I have here. Rita was climbing the mountain when the storm came. You see? So Rita was climbing the mountain when the storm came about. So there are two past. Okay, so one is for the past progressive and the other one is for the past tense. Okay, next example is Adrian was biking when the car hit him. Okay, so Adrian was biking the bike, of course, when the car hit him. So, like what I said, the progressive is biking. Okay, so the past tense is hit. So if you're going to read that out, that's going to be Adrian was biking when the car hit him. Okay, so the next example that I have here is I was washing the dishes when my father called me up. Okay, so the progressive there is washing and the past tense is called. Okay, I was washing the dishes when my father called me up. Okay, so those are the examples that you're going to use. Okay, so if you're going to have the negative statement, okay, using this, you are just going to put the not, okay, before the progressive tense. Like for example, JJ was not singing on stage. Okay, so JJ was not singing on the stage. That is negative. So next, they were not trying to finish the exam. Okay, the third one is he was not seeking for his lover. Okay, so now that the two actions, the past, you are just going to put the not to make it negative. Okay, if the statement is really negative. So number one example, Rita was not climbing the mountain when the storm came. And number two, Adrian was biking the bicycle when the car hit him. Okay, next, the last example that I have here is I was washing the dishes when my father called me up. Okay, so I hope that is understandable. I hope that I have given you the idea what this past progressive tense is all about. Okay, like what I told you earlier, I just discussed only the past progressive form, and because in my last video I talked about the present progressive form, and after this video I'm going to record another video that will tackle about this future progressive form, and I hope that you understand, and I hope that you learn something from this discussion of mine. Okay, so let me recap what I have taught you tonight, and these are the past progressive form is the continuous action or continuous activity that was done in the past that can never be repeated today nor in the future. Okay, so that is the past progressive form. Example I gave you, JJ was singing on the stage. And if you're going to make it negative, that's going to be JJ was not singing on the stage. Okay? And second, they were trying to finish the exam. If you're going to make it negative, they were not trying to finish the exam. And the third one is he was seeking for his lover. Okay? And negative, he was not seeking for his lover. Okay? So next examples that I have here, the two actions, the two past that happened in the past. Okay? So the past progressive and the simple past tense. Okay? They are in one sentence. Number one example is Rita was climbing the mountain when the storm came about. Or if you're going to make it negative, you're just going to put not. Rita was not climbing the mountain when the storm came. Okay, next example is Adrian was biking when the car hit him. Okay, so negative, Adrian was not biking when the car hit him. Okay, next example, I was washing the dishes when my father called me up. And if you're going to make it negative, that's going to be I was washing my dishes when my father called me up. Okay, so just give you this reminder. You have to be reminded that if your subject is singular, your linking verb must also be singular, using was. Okay, and if your subject is plural, we're going to use the linking verb were. Okay, so do not interchange them. Singular was, plural were. Okay, so thank you very much, and this has been yours truly, Sir JJ, Sir John, saying thank you to all of you. Thank you for listening for this lesson that I gave you, and hope to see you again. And I'm hoping to see you, like what I said, I'm hoping to see you for my next video. Okay, so thank you, and konbanwa, and good evening. That's all for tonight. Bye now. For now.